Oh my god. Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Akpeze and I'm a Christian content creator based in Lagos, Nigeria. And I'm here with my
Obin.
my husband, Chijoke. So we are here to do our long awaited Q&A.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
I don't know if I have to keep switching this
I don't
mic.
think so. I think it should be.
It should be fine, right?
Yeah, let's keep it here.
Just keep it there.
So wait, but
My engineer, no, this is perfect.
okay, good.
I think so. Okay, so this actually is more like an interview for you. I'll be answering some questions.
Wait,
Wait.
I'm supposed to look at questions.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Maybe you're not because it will spoil the moment. I want you to answer just off the top of your head. I'm gonna edit anyways. Yeah. Okay. Okay. First question. Can you introduce yourself? What's your name? Where you from? What do you do?
My name is Chijioke Iluabache. I'm from Anambra State, Ogidi in Anambra State. Yes.
My dreams came true.
Yes. So I work in Total Energies. I work in their strategy and performance department as a coordinator. So that's what I do. I'm also a farmer. Yeah, I have a corn farm in Oyo State. Yeah, so I'm, I guess, a strategist and a farmer.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. How do you feel marrying a beautiful Ikwere damsel? And as an Igbo man, do you respect and accept the independent status of the Ikwere ethnic group? Boom! Shaking
Alright.
tables.
You know, when it comes to tribe, I believe that, as Africans, we shouldn't be separating ourselves with different. Yes, fine, you're from a different ethnic group, but I don't think that matters. I think that for the most part, we are Africans, and we should embrace Africa as our home, not Igbo people. No, it's not. The separation causes divides among us. So we should embrace ourselves as Africans, not just Nigerians, not just Igbo people, not just people from Anambra State like myself.
Ooh.
But we should, if everything about me, if you notice, I do things on a large scale. The farm is in Oyo State. People are like, why don't you go to Anambra State or to the Igbo land where you add value to Igbo people? I'm adding value to Africa as far as I'm concerned. So I worked in ECOWAS as their ambassador for mechanization of agriculture in the whole ECOWAS. So I don't think that we should separate ourselves from, you're from Ikwere, so this is fine. We grow. The more we are together, the happier we shall be. Happy? So that's what I believe.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing that I always learned from you. I always had a very narrow mindset in terms of Igbo, Nigeria, and you're like, think big, think Africa.
Think big.
So
Nigeria is a very small country relatively. I mean, compared to like America, for example. Nigeria is about 3/4 the size of Texas, so one state in America. So if you add all the states together, they're working together. But in Nigeria, we can't even work together. So we should think bigger than our tribe or our geographic
ethnic
location.
divisions. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, another question which we actually got from two people. They both asked if distance was an issue between us, and I think people think that you live in America. So
no, I'm a local content too. I'm here at full ground. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I lived in America for a while, but I moved back in 2014. So ever since then, I've even when I was there, I came back a lot. My mom thought I was crazy, but I used to come all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes multiple times in 1 month.
Wow.
So so there's no distance between us.
Yeah. Okay, now we are getting into the juicy stuff.
Uh-oh.
Getting together.
Uh-oh.
I can't even count the amount of people that asked, how did we meet? So, I'll let you.
Me?
Yes.
No, no, no.
No. You say your perspective, then I'll say my perspective.
We met at, the first time we met, I guess, was at a wedding, at a mutual friend's wedding, and we got introduced by your
My
cousin.
cousin, yeah,
Your cousin, so
Dr. Ken.
Dr. Ken. Dr. Ken, we went to school in Houston, so I knew him from Houston. And after a long time, we thought that you were somebody I should get to know. So that's the first time we met, and yeah, we exchanged information then, but we didn't really hit off then, because it was at a wedding. There was many things going on, and then I think the fact that we kept on bumping to each other, and what I think was important was when I moved to Port Harcourt, which is very interesting. It's very interesting. My cousin in Port Harcourt, I moved in Port Harcourt in 2014. In 2016.
So when you first moved back, you moved to Port Harcourt.
I moved to Port Harcourt, yes.
Bear that in mind.
Yes, it was funny because I applied for a job in Lagos, and then I interviewed for a job in Lagos, and then they bought me a ticket to Port Harcourt. And when I got there, I was like, okay, so when am I going to Lagos? They're like, what are you talking about? You're in Port Harcourt. I'm like, when? Anyways, that's a different story. My cousin in 2016 wanted me to meet somebody, and this person, I really don't like this. So I want you to meet somebody now. Here I think he even gave me somebody's number to call so that I can meet you. And me being who I be, so I was like, nah.
American Pride.
I don't
You came
do
back
that.
with American Pride.
No, I was like, I can't. If I meet her, fine. If I'm not going to go and call somebody to go and meet somebody that I have no clue who that person is. So I don't really like that type of situation. But I think, funny enough, it was after how many years? It was from 2016 to 2023 that I realized that person that I've been trying to be
introduced to
in 2016 was the person that
was
I finally met in 2023. So and then in between, of course, I met you at my godmother's house at her birthday party, and but so I kept on meeting you through different people that were close to me. First of all, the first person was my cousin, but I didn't meet you then. But it was you. Second person was Dr. Kim Woods, which I knew him since Houston that we met here again. Then my godmother's house. I was very confused why you were there, but that's a different story. And then we finally hit it off in Ogidi.
Then Kaka's 40th again.
Then Kaka's exactly. Then Kaka's 40th, but I think yeah, exactly. There, Kaka's 40th. Your Shakara was too much. Yeah. I didn't think we even spoke then.
Yeah, it was just like hi, bye.
Exactly. So then again in Ogidi, so it was just too many. And funny enough, at Kaka's 40th, my friend Ugo, Kaka's older brother, kept on trying to, hey, there's this person I want you to meet again. So different people.
Just kept trying to bring us together.
Right, and then of course it just kept on going like this.
Yeah.
It was until I saw you at Nagidi.
Let me give the gist because.
Wait.
Oh.
No, this is my version.
Okay.
It was until I saw you in Ogidi, then I realized that because when Ogidi is very precious to me, and then Ogidi is a place that not a lot of people would think that would be. It's not even a lot of people don't go there.
Go there. When you think of Anambra, you think of Oka.
I think Onitsha. You think of
Isn't there? Yeah.
But Ogidi is very very particular. So when I saw you, when the same person, and then Ogidi, my cousin was like, "Yo, that person I've been trying to hook you up with since 2016, she's here." And I was like, "Who?" And he pointed to you, and I was like,
"Oh God!"
But funny enough, it's interesting how things work. Um, because during the whole time, it's funny how uh, I never really saw myself to be with anybody in the entire time, which is very uh, me, especially being very social. I guess I didn't really see. Yeah, of course, I dated people, but I never really saw myself being with somebody for the rest of my life.
Oh wow.
So when we now talk, giving things started to align, and then from that point on, I think the alignment was natural. And then when we got back from Ogidi, uh, your girl hooked your boy up with some egusi soup. That egusi soup was very significant, you know. So once I confirmed that, of course you were, of course, a very attractive woman, which I've always thought, but it's more than just attraction that will make a man like me, you know, choose, or I guess decide that this is the woman I want to be. Because it's not there are a lot of fine girls out there, but it's more than just the attraction. So what can is this a woman that can build a home with me? And then when I saw your relationship with your mother, which was very you guys have a very strong relationship. I saw the family values, and then I realized, okay, there's more to the beauty than just good
What meets
looks.
the eye, yeah.
So you have a good family bond. You value family, good relationship with your family, and family is very important to me. So I now put two and two together, and I saw that this is something that I want. So then I switched from gear 1 to gear 5. I streamlined my focus, and
The rest is history.
the rest is history. Yeah.
You know, man, they don't know how to give gist very well.
No.
Thank you, Obim, for sharing that perspective. But let me take you guys back.
Oh my god.
Let me take you all the way back to
I'm
2020.
I'm afraid of it.
We met at the wedding, like you said, got introduced, exchanged numbers, and then at the time I was still living in Abuja, so they would call me here, call me there. But red flag number one, you girls know that any serious man, immediately you're catching a flight to Abuja because you want to take me out on a date. Yeah. But this guy was on American vibe. Oh, when you're in Lagos, let me know. Who is going to let you know when they're in Lagos? Of course, not me. So the energy was not given, and I guess it just fizzled out. Then, like he said, last year, running into each other, running into each other, running into each other, running into, and I'm like, what's going on here? So eventually, after we met at his godmother's house, we actually spoke that day for a little bit because I was using a Pixel, and he was like, you use a Pixel?
Exactly.
Like, because he uses a Pixel as well.
I don't know anybody. I
Yeah.
think I know like 2 other people.
Exactly. You're the only other person I know that uses a Pixel. So, yeah, we got talking, and then after that, he now messaged me. I was like, hey, we should go out for fish and stuff. And I'm like, okay, we'll do that. First of all, fish is not necessarily a very romantic date, but God was working on me. I was humbling myself. So I'm like, let's go. Then the day now comes along, and I don't hear from him until 6 p.m. that night.
Was it 6?
It was 6. And I'm like, how are you going to say that you want to go out with somebody, and that morning, the next morning, you don't wake up and be like, hey, how you doing? Did you sleep well? Are we still on for tonight? What time can I come and pick you? Set things in order. So, of course, I did Shakara, and when he called me that we should go, I'm like, I can't make it anymore. I cancelled.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know he wanted me to come and pick you.
Can you imagine?
No, but at the time I didn't know you.
But you're meant to pull out all the stops to get to know me.
Yeah, true. But I don't. If I pulled out all the stops to anybody that I meet,
Yes, fair enough.
especially the kind of stuff that I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. So this is, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
With hindsight now, I understand, and I value it even more, like the sides of you that I've gotten to see, because it's like, okay, you really don't do it for anybody. It's not like you don't have it. You just don't do it anyhow. So fair enough. But in the moment, it was a red flag, and I was like, you know what? Please, I'm done. Next thing, my dear precious Uncle Ben passed.
My dad's little bit.
I was very close to Uncle Ben's wife because she's my mentor. When I decided I wanted to get married, I got a mentor At Ifi, his godmother was also one of my mentors. I decided to get different mentors because I wanted to learn from older women who had done it well. So when I found out everything was fixed in Ogidi, I'm like, okay, I'll go with Ogidi. And my mom was going on her own, so I'm like, let me just go with my mom. While we're on the way to Ogidi, my mom is like, oh, by the way, oh, there's somebody that they've been trying to hook me up with since 2016. Finally, me and the guy are going to be in the same place.
Well, your mom was. I didn't even know your mom was.
My mom was involved.
Since 20. How did you? I don't even know.
Because I think Chinedu had asked her for my number at the time.
Okay.
And you never ended up calling, so
No.
it just fizzled out. So this guy since 2016, I'm like, Mom, which kind of trap is this? When I know Giddy, nobody can go anywhere, no signal in that place.
Villagers,
Like,
villagers.
anyways, I'm like, whatever. She's like, please, oh, be nice, oh, keep an open mind, oh, blah 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 blah
Good
blah
looking
blah.
at, Mom.
So, anyways, we get there while we're at the burial. In fact, the first day there's a service of songs. And well, I vlogged this event by the way, but he was not in the vlogs because little did I know what was happening. But at the service of songs, he came late and he was wearing the uniform that I thought we were meant to wear the next day. So I was like, this guy must just be confused. So when I see him, I had just seen him like 2 weeks before at his godmother's house. So I now go by him. I'm like, oh, there's a seat next to me because he came in late. I didn't want him to start walking to the front because he was wearing family uniform. I'm like, why are you wearing family uniform?
Why
Maybe he made a mistake.
That's the question I had.
Like, so when he now came, I wove at him and he was like, no, he just like wove away and walked off. And I was like, oh.
I said hello politely.
No, you didn't.
No,
you were just like boom and then continued walking where you were walking.
At least I came to where you were.
Anyways, I'm like,
to say hello.
He must still be angry because I didn't go for that fish. So we left it and he went. Long story short, he wasn't angry. He came after everything had ended and explained to me that, oh, he was sitting with family because that's his uncle's burial. Those are his cousins. I'm like, what? You are Nila Abache. So all this while I knew him since 2020. I never knew his surname. I never knew that he was like related to my close family friends. Like the Ilabache family and the Okochas are very close in Port Harcourt. Yeah. So, anyways, long story short, while we're talking, Chinedu, the cousin that was trying to hook us up, now walks over. Hey, I've been trying to introduce you guys. So I'm like, what? Don't tell me that this is the guy. This is the same guy. And it piqued my interest, but I was just like, this guy, he has never really shown me signs of seriousness, so let me just leave it. The next day is the day of the burial, and my mom was catering and she was short staffed, so I was helping her out. At the time, the burial was happening in the field, but we were in the house cooking, making sure that everything was set up. So I was sweeping, they were done cooking, and then I was sweeping. Next thing, who do I see walking to me? This man over here, and he's like, why are you sweeping? I'm like, oh, I'm just helping out my mom, blah blah. He's like, no, you're back. I don't want you to be bending like that. I'm like, oh, excuse me. You have feelings of care and kindness? He didn't stop there. He went, got a stick, tied the stick to the broom. I didn't know he's an engineer. He fixes a lot of things. Now I know that this is his normal behavior. But in the moment, I was just like, what's going on here? Like, this is just...
do that for everybody. Did I do that for anybody else?
No, but baby, anybody you see now, you can go and tell them that let me fix that broom.
No.
You like to help.
Yes, I do.
You like to use your hands. He fixes anything that's going. If we're driving on the road and somebody's tire is flat, Chiji can stop the car, get down and help them fix their tire. Like, that's him. But anyway, so he fixed the broom and made it like a long broom so that I could stand and sweep. And I just thought that was just so cute and romantic. As if that was not enough, I had a Zoom meeting and there was no signal in Ogidi, and he gave me his phone and he left his phone open, ladies and gentlemen, unlocked. I said, a Nigerian man will leave his phone with me unlocked. I didn't, but I was just already like, wow, sorry, babe. I was like, wow, that's unreal. And like you said, everything just went into alignment after that. We came back to Lagos. He was at the airport waiting to pick me up. So, of course, I had to give him some egusi soup to say thank you for the lift. And yeah, from there, it was just bliss. So, let's move on. We spent so long on that question. But the next question, they said, what traits made you realize that they were the one?
Well, I guess the family, your relationship with your family, the value of your family or the value of family. Then, of course, when I saw you, being domestic, I see fine babe like this, that I thought was, that won't even, has probably has driver outside with the AC
Oh my
on,
god.
sweeping in my village. I say, no, there's more to that story. So I saw that you were, you're domestic. I guess that's
Yeah.
the word. You didn't have, because I've seen people that didn't care about even getting in the kitchen, or they have people for that. They
Yeah.
don't care about cleaning up anything. They have people for that. And they have people doing everything they want. But when I saw you doing everything, so I realized that that's because those kind of people that have people for everything. Um, when it's just me and you, that's an issue. But when I saw that you could hold your own,
Mm.
and you didn't really need anybody else to get things done. I saw that as because me, I'm hands on,
Yeah.
and that and you were hands on too. And also, you are an excellent chef. Uh, your culinary skills are out of this world.
Wow. Please,
Uh,
those of you who have been on this channel from when I didn't used to cook, see what the Lord has done.
the kind soups that I remember one time that you asked me what kind of soup if I wanted to eat soup. I said yes, and then you made two different soups. I was like, what? Two different soups? I was like, wow. So yeah, you're an excellent chef. You take care. You put everything. You organize. You're very you organize everything. Me, I'm not organized. At least I get things done.
Yeah.
But you organize everything. So I see those as values that are very important in the kind of family that I grew up in.
Mm.
And I thought that's probably something that I would hold very valuable.
Yeah.
What about you?
Baby, you didn't answer the question,
That
Sha.
was the question.
They said, what
traits?
traits did they make you realize that they were serious about you?
Yeah, I mean,
So being domesticated is what makes you know I'm serious about
if you
you.
didn't care, if you didn't care for me, you wouldn't have done. I don't know. Do you cook for
Yeah,
everybody?
no, I don't.
Yeah,
I definitely
so
don't.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I thought when you were doing those for me,
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay.
wow, and you take so good care of
Oh,
me.
my heart.
So yeah, so you definitely take care of me.
Okay, so for me, your kindness, like I said, starting from the thoughtfulness that you showed in Okidi,
Mhm.
making sure that I was okay, even making sure my mom was okay. After
Yeah.
a while, you started trying to help her out with drinks and
Right.
things like that. And then your generosity, you know, you are always ready to provide anything that I need or anybody around you needs. In fact, like I said, it's not just even about me. And then your openness. I think a turning point for me was when you, like I said, first of all, you left your phone open with me. You leave your laptop, like you don't hide. I don't feel like you're hiding. You don't have anything to hide.
I have nothing.
And one of like a monumental moments in our relationship was when you gave me your house key, and I was like, wow, like
Yeah.
this guy actually is ready to open his life to me, and that was really what did it for me. And I'm like, yeah, I can build with this. Yeah.
When I saw the actually, what's the word they use?
The
No,
traits.
when I saw the traits or attributes I've been looking for a while, I'm like, okay, there's no point of holding back again. Oh yeah, let's
We
see.
move.
We move. So that's pretty much.
Okay, a lot of people also want to know how long did it take for us to introduce each other to our family?
Hmm. Well, I guess I met some of your family in Ogidi.
You met my mom the same
Yeah,
day that we
same
kind of
day.
hit it off, yeah.
And your mom is so nice.
Yeah.
And your mom was even the one that asked me to come and eat egusi soup that same day.
Yes, actually.
So, and then I don't know, but you didn't really meet my family till because most of my family, actually all my family, is
Yeah,
in
in
America.
America, yeah.
I'm the only one here, so I had to take you. We had to fly to Dallas.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I met them on video
you
call.
met some of them. Well, I guess yeah, you met
Yeah.
everybody.
So that was like after a month. that you met, that I met them on
You
video
started
call.
meeting them one by one.
Yeah. Then you met my whole family
At
in my during my birthday
yeah,
in November.
exactly.
So that was like
And
3 months after.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're the first person that ever met my dad. So there was no going back from there.
That's cool to me. I
Yeah,
guess.
your dad, my dad was really friendly and warm. Everybody was shocked. We did like TikTok challenge and everything, and it was beautiful. But I feel like, yeah, discarding when we met in 2020, once we met in 2023, we both kind of knew where we were going, even though we hadn't outright said it. Like, so we didn't waste time. Everybody was meeting each other's family, close friends. We go out. This is my madam. This is my oga. We were not playing with each other. Yeah. Okay. Next question.
Next question.
How long was the dating period from? How long was the dating period basically?
Well, it was. I don't know. When did we stop dating? That's the correct question.
We're never stopping dating.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's still dating, but I think when I realized that this was a person that I wanted to be with, and at that point I didn't hold anything back. It was very short because people say when you know, and I didn't really, before then I was like, what, what, but when we started talking and I realized that you're not only beautiful, you're an educated woman, you have family values, and at that point I was like, year 5, let's go.
Yeah.
So how long was the dating period? I don't know. How long was the dating period?
Well, what I will say is that we got married on our 1 year anniversary. And that was intentional. Some people were commenting on the civil ceremony, like that was fast. And yeah, we could have waited to do our civil ceremony closer to the actual wedding day, but I wanted to keep that same anniversary date so that 24th of August is always our anniversary, our dating anniversary, our marriage anniversary. Okay, next question. Do you believe in the one? And how do you know that I was the one or you were the one?
Jet Li was in. Sorry. All right. Okay.
Okay.
I believe our attraction, not just physical attraction, but our emotional attraction and spiritual attraction, our attraction is so strong that right now I can't even see anything else apart from you. So yeah, I believe that we've aligned and there's nothing else in tunnel vision.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I definitely believe in the one. I think everybody has a soulmate, and I believe you're my soulmate because of the alignment. A lot of people also ask about, oh, did God give you a sign, or did God give you a word?
My sign was you supreme Ogidi.
And my sign was you come and tell me, can I fix your broom? But jokes aside, like I said, everything was just like so seamless, so aligned. We didn't have to force it. There has been no friction in terms of, oh, this person doesn't like this person, oh, he has to move, or he has to go there, or he has to go there. Even us being in the same place, because that was an issue I kept having. Like, obviously, before we met, I would meet people and they're like, oh, they live abroad, or this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I don't really want to date. I want to date somebody that's in the same place as me, that we can build a routine together. We can start going to church together. We can start going to the gym together. We can read the Bible together. Like, so everything was just in alignment. And that was it for me to just know that, yeah, this is my person. And, the feeling, like I said, I've never felt this feeling before. So I know that this one is different from every other thing I've had.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so next question. What do you love most about me?
I mean, there are plenty of things to love, but I just know that in all cases, you take care of me. Whenever you're around, I know that somebody loves me.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, what I love most about you is your emotional stability. which I just feel like is so different than I've ever known and experienced. Like, when they say when they go low, you go high or something like that. No. The point is when my energy is trying to be like confrontational and toxic and annoying, you just stay cool. So it doesn't allow us to fight. Like
No,
it doesn't allow us to get into a whole because you're just cool. You're level headed. You maintain. Like if when me, because I'm very emotional, I'm very erratic, I'm very all over the place, but you are just cool, stable, consistent,
It's no
calm.
point of us arguing or fighting because at the end of the day we're going to be at the same place.
Yeah.
So I know where we're going to. So I keep my eye on the prize.
Yeah.
And whatever I have to do to get there, we will do it.
Abby? Hi, heart. Okay, what is one thing that you have learned about me that surprises you?
One thing I've learned about you that surprises me.
Mm.
I mean, um,
Should I say my own?
let's say your own.
The amount of time I spend waiting for this man. Jesus Christ! I never knew.
It's not that.
I never knew. And I'm praying on our wedding day, babe. I've told you, don't make me wait in that church. Don't
Who
make
is waiting for who?
That's the point. Like, but knowing you, I'll wait.
But we always get to where we're going to.
Yes, we do, but I wait, Sha. I wait a lot. It surprises me.
Wait, yeah.
But I think God needed to teach me patience to my husband. So, okay, what's your own?
Honestly, I don't. One thing that surprises, I guess, the amount of care you give me.
Oh,
Yeah, really, because you really make sure.
you didn't think I was gonna be this scary?
Never. I'm just. I mean, you do you do manicures, massage. I'm like,
This is
wow.
a soft man, though. This is a soft man.
I'm very, very well taken care of. And then you're excellent chef, like you said. So you take care of my nutrition. You take care of me. You encourage me to go to the gym, which I like to go to the gym together. So you just want me to be the best, I guess.
Yeah.
So you care for me.
Yeah.
The level of care is
So why is it surprising now? You thought it would be hard? Or just how we started?
No, I just thought that I just didn't know that level would be there. Normally I think most women like men that will package them very well, and they're receiving all the packages and receive all what you were waiting for when we first met. Me
Yes.
coming now, when we but now it seems like I'm the beneficiary of this, even though that I think that we both take care of each other.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my own now.
But it definitely surprised me, and I'm definitely comfortable when I'm around you.
Aw, okay, I love that. Okay, next question. What is your favorite memory with me?
Favorite memory? Plenty. You go. You start first.
It has to be like Texas.
Yeah, that's the most significant. Of course.
Yeah.
The whole trip was a very good one.
Yeah, I love the trip. Like, we got engaged.
Well, actually, I think my favorite memory really was just when I realized that. I remember when, when we started. Remember when I ran to your house one day?
Yes.
And I was in a iffy place, and then you accepted me, and then you just said, "Okay, you can come," and I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Oh wow, okay." And then you just accepted me, and I was like, "Wow, this is somewhere I can actually run to when I'm,
Aww. Okay, next question. What advice would you give to your younger self on what you can do better in relationships?
Okay. Me, I don't believe in regrets personally. I believe that we are a combination of whatever experiences we've had in the past. I believe as long as we know where we're going to, as long as you are happy where you are,
Yeah.
then whatever happened in the past I shouldn't regret it, because that is what made me who I am today. So I wouldn't I would do it because everything. Of course, there's some things I would like to have done better, but I believe that what I did brought me to where I am today. So I wouldn't do anything different, because then I wouldn't be with
Hmm. Well, for me, I have a lot of regrets.
you.
And yes, of course, it all led me to this point, but I think I would have done it God's way from the beginning, because my mindset of, oh, you have to show me 1st,
Mm-hmm.
you have to love me first, you have to take me first and take care of me first and spoil me first and do first, was because I was thinking from a very self-centered place. When I started trying to do things God's way,
Mm-hmm.
is when I started trying to show more of myself a little bit more,
Right.
and be more loving and respectful and submissive and all the things that domestic, all the things that you say that you like about me.
Mm-hmm.
It was only trusting God and trusting that, okay, this is how God designed women to be, and there must be a reason for it. So let me show that side of myself, and whichever guy aligns with that,
Mm-hmm.
must be the guy. And so if I had done it God's way, I think I would have saved myself the mess.
Which mess?
I've told you my mess now.
Yeah, but your mess is who you is. This thing we learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
If you don't fall down, you won't know that you can fall down.
Yeah.
So the fact that you have fallen down, and we have made mistakes in the past, and we've learned from those mistakes, um, is experience, and experience is what we are bringing from wherever we're coming from.
Hmm.
If you believe in, you know, multiverse, let me just say that. But if you change something in the past, definitely you probably won't be here now. But all those things that you had, all those things that I've had many falls. But you're encouraged to fall when you're young, right? When you're young, make mistakes, because that's the only way because you don't want to make mistakes when you're older. So the quicker you make mistakes, the better. That's my way of looking at things.
So that's the advice you give to your younger self. Just do it.
Make mistakes. Make more mistakes.
Hey,
Make even
wait.
more mistakes.
Please, this is a Christian channel. I'll just say go to God. Do it God's way.
No, but making mistake doesn't necessarily mean
You're sinning now to
not
make those mistakes.
not necessarily. I mean, you can make mistakes like travel. You can take risks. In your job or in life.
Mm.
Not necessarily sin, but
Okay, I like take risks more than make mistakes. So take risks.
But yeah, okay, take risks.
Okay, next question. How did you prepare yourself for marriage?
As an Igbo man, you know that we have to be very ready, because if you don't have them 200, if you don't have them 200, you can't marry. You know what I'm saying? So you pretty much have to make sure that you're able to take care of your family financially, and you're a strong man technically. So I try to, and that's I think that's one of the reasons why I quote unquote waited. I have to make sure that I was strong enough to provide whatever I wanted to provide with the family. Because once you get married, the decisions you make now have to have your consent. I can't just say, "Oh, I want to take a job in Angola." I have to ask you, "Can I?" You might say no, and I won't go. So I've done Angola, I've done Russia, I've done South Korea, I've done the Gulf of Mexico. So so you do all those things, and then I came back to Nigeria when I thought I'd gotten the experience and the know-how, finances. I guess very important to make sure my wife is very comfortable. So that's very important.
Yes. Well, for me, my preparation was spiritual. Like I said, I went to the Word of God, started studying a lot of couples in the Bible, and then I got mentors as well, asking real life people who I knew I liked their life and I saw their marriages, and I started asking them questions. And how else did I prepare? I learned how to cook. I learned how to cook. I spent like 2, 3 months with my mom in London,
Oh wow.
just in 2022, just the year before, just learning how to cook, learning how to clean properly, just trying to be lean into my femininity, if I'll call it that.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I wasn't really focused on the money, but
Yeah,
I focused on the other things.
Yeah, but the money just makes things, you know, easier, I guess, or
Yeah.
more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost rounding up.
Mhm.
Next question. What did your dad say when you told him about your man? And okay, this is from Bookie. She's a regular viewer on this channel, so she sent in a lot of compliments. So thank you, Bookie, and thank you to everyone who sent so many congratulations and love.
Mhm.
Obi, we have to say thank you. They've been really nice.
Thank you to everybody for all your congratulations and love.
Yes. So she was like, first of all, what did my dad say when I told him about you? Like when he was coming for my birthday, I told him that there's somebody that I would like him to meet,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Ah, who is this?" I told him it's Anila Abachi, so that obviously calmed him down small.
There you go.
Then, what do you call it? When he actually came, you now came with Chinedu and you came with a bottle of drink, so you did it the right way, and then you paid for everyone's dinner.
As an Igbo man.
Yeah, so he was feeling the vibes. He was
Yes,
impressed,
you
picking
do
him
that.
up, dropping him everywhere. You really did a lot to show him that you were serious. So he was happy. And fun fact, my dad was born in Ogidi. And
Oh, there you go.
yeah, so he kept talking about that. And I just feel like he just feels this kind of bond with you. So never any negative comments from my dad. Always very happy for us and
Yes, so-
supportive. Yeah. And another question that she asked is that, are we planning to japa or stay in Nigeria after the wedding?
Go ahead, answer the question.
We are not planning to japa anywhere.
Yes, so we're not planning to jump anywhere.
We're staying in Nigeria
Yeah, we're staying in Nigeria for now.
for now. Oh my God. So
No.
Chichi has a very think big mindset. Like we
Think
started
big.
this video.
Nigeria is a
he
small
doesn't.
country.
Yeah, and he always says that. So for now, Sha.
So we're not limiting our goals or our reach to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Wherever we think that we can do whatever we need to do, we'll do it.
As the spirit leads.
As the spirit leads.
But for now, Sha,
But for now, yes, we're
we
here
are here.
for the foreseeable future.
Yes. Okay, last question.
From
This is from Karen Ohen.
okay,
Says, what are you looking forward to individually and as a couple?
that's what are we looking forward to?
Mm-hmm.
To a very wonderful kingdom marriage
Aww.
and wonderful, beautiful children.
Yes, 5.
She said 5. When they come, we'll see.
We'll see. Alright, thanks guys for joining.
Thank you.
I love you. But never forget, Jesus loves you the most.
Jesus loves you more.
Bye, fam. Amazing.